So here's the $1 million question, or actually the $500,000 question. If you plan to spend $500,000 in Johnson County, should you buy in Overland Park, Leawood, or Olathe? Today I'm comparing Overland Park, Olathe, and Leawood side by side, three of Kansas City's most popular suburbs. If you're relocating to Kansas City or just starting your home search, this is the video that you need to watch, because the truth is the same $500,000 buys you a very different lifestyle depending on where you land. And at the end of this video, I'll share the suburb that I think offers the best long-term value for buyers. So stick around. You just might be surprised. Hi, friends. I'm Cheryl McCormick, a licensed realtor with the #1 ranked Rob Ellerman team at Reese Nichols Real Estate, based right here in Kansas City. On this channel, I help buyers and sellers just like you make smarter real estate moves with neighborhood tours, housing tips, and brutally honest market insights. So if you're thinking about making a move in or out of Kansas City or within Kansas City, you're in the right place. Just hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss a thing. So let's start with a city that's often seen as the balanced choice for families, where $500,000 buys a little less square footage but delivers some of the strongest schools and amenities in the state. I'm talking about Overland Park. Overland Park consistently ranks as one of the best cities to live in the entire nation on a regular basis. Here are just a few of the recent accolades it's received. Niche.com in 2025 ranks Overland Park the #2 best city to buy a house in America, the #7 best city to raise a family in America, and the #8 best city to live in America. Livability.com ranks Overland Park the #6 best city to live among its top 100 cities to live in America in 2025. And also in 2025, Wallet Hub ranks Overland Park the 5th happiest city in America. And guys, this is no accident, because Overland Park has a ton to offer its residents. The city consistently stands out for its quality of life, strong local economy, and wide range of amenities. Overland Park has more than 80 parks, including one of my favorites, the Overland Park Arboretum and Botanical Gardens. It also has tons of family-friendly activities, including the Deanna Rose Farmstead, which is one of my grandkids' favorites, and the museum at Prairie Fire. And of course, it has a wide variety of shopping and dining options as well. And another asset of Overland Park is the Blue Valley School District. Niche.com ranks the Blue Valley School District the #1 district in Kansas and the #76 district in all of America. And for many parents, that makes living in Overland Park worth paying a little extra. And owning a home within the Blue Valley School District directly impacts resale demand, making homes here easier to sell and more likely to hold value over time. And Overland Park residents feel that they're not just purchasing a property, they're investing in a complete community experience built on highly rated schools, strong amenities, and solid long-term value. But here's a disclaimer. Not all Overland Park homes are within the Blue Valley School District boundaries, and other suburbs like Leawood also have neighborhoods within the Blue Valley boundaries. So if school district is important to you, be sure to verify before spending your money. Now let's check out what $500,000 buys you in Overland Park. The home that we're looking at is a 4-bedroom, 2 full and 2 half-bath, 2-story home built in 1983. It has been beautifully updated and maintained and within the coveted Blue Valley School District. It's currently listed for $499,000 and will likely sell very quickly, probably with multiple offers. Truthfully, it's pretty challenging to find a home within the Blue Valley School District under $500,000, and this one is a good one. Let's take a drive around the neighborhood to check it out. The bottom line, Overland Park solves the all-around value problem. You may get a little less square footage for your money compared to some other Kansas City suburbs, but in exchange, you get Kansas's top-rated school district, abundant parks, and strong resale demand that consistently draws buyers. For buyers weighing trade-offs, it often feels like the most balanced decision within the county. But that naturally raises the question, what happens if you flip the priorities? Instead of trading space for schools and amenities, what if your dollar could buy significantly more square footage, larger yards, and extra features inside the home? Which brings us to Olathe. In Olathe, the advantage is pretty simple. Buyers get more home for the same budget. Families working with a $500,000 budget often discover floor plans that feel immediately more spacious than similarly priced homes just a few miles away. You can get larger bedrooms, wider living areas, and expanded yards, which, for households needing more space, gives Olathe an advantage. First, Olathe has more home buying options in the $500,000 price range. Where it can be difficult to find newer homes in Overland Park or Leawood for $500,000, Olathe has a lot more choices, and many of them are newer, especially in western or southern Olathe, and can offer options like open layouts and three-car garages, which is very attractive to many buyers. School quality is another part of the equation, and while Olathe schools don't carry the same prestige as Blue Valley, the district is still one of Kansas's strongest, ranking the #3 school district in Kansas. Olathe Public Schools serve over 29,000 students and offer diverse programs across academics, extracurriculars, and athletics. And Olathe still offers a great lifestyle with many parks and community activities, like Olathe in Western Olathe, which offers a swim beach and marina, a spray ground, event places, playgrounds, a disc golf course, and even a floating obstacle course. Now let's head over to a $500,000 house in Olathe. For that same $500,000 price point, you get a 5-bedroom, 4 full and 1/2 bath, 2-story home with 4,069 square feet. And this one's a little newer than the one we saw in Overland Park, with being built in 1995. And it's also updated and well maintained, and it's listed for $515,000. Now that's a lot of home for the money. And let's take a drive around this neighborhood to see how it compares. Even though Olathe may not have the same prestige as its Overland Park or Leawood neighbors, buyers here can feel confident that their homes will still maintain strong resale values, backed by a great school system, strong community growth, and affordability. But let's face it, not every buyer is looking for the most bang for their buck. For some, the highest priority is the prestige of their neighborhood and the peace of mind that comes with the safest city rankings in Johnson County. And that brings us to our third suburb, Leawood. Leawood represents a different choice within Johnson County. Leawood attracts buyers who want a quiet lifestyle with upscale living and a prestigious address, and buyers here are willing to pay for it. The U.S. Census ranks Leawood as one of the richest cities in the entire U.S., coming in at number 41 in 2020. And even though all Johnson County suburbs are considered relatively safe, Leawood comes in ahead of both Overland Park and Olathe in safety ratings, which all contributes to Niche.com's ranking Leawood the number one best suburb to live in Kansas in 2025. Leawood offers great schools, with the southern portion of Leawood being served by that number one ranked Blue Valley School District, and the northern portion still being served by the highly ranked number 5 Shawnee Mission School District. Lifestyle is another factor that appeals to Leawood buyers. It offers upscale shopping like Town Center Plaza and Park Place, and also has many upscale dining and recreation options. It's also closer to the Kansas-Missouri state line, making it easier to access the amenities of downtown Kansas City, like the Plaza and the Power and Light District. But the trade-off in Leawood is clear. Homes here just cost more. It's challenging to even find homes at or under the $500,000 price point, as the median list price in July of 2025, according to Realtor.com, in Leawood was a whopping $812,500. For $500,000 in Leawood, you're likely going to get an older home of more than 50 years, with some possible updates completed, but with likely still more work to be done. And it's probably going to be in the Shawnee Mission School District and not the Blue Valley School District. Here's an example. This home in Leawood is a 4-bedroom, 2 full and 1/2 bath side-to-side split level that was built in 1960. It's definitely on the smaller side with 1,996 square feet, but it does have many interior updates. It's located within the Shawnee Mission School District and is listed for $489,900. And now let's go take a drive around this Leawood neighborhood for comparison. Again, Leawood is known for luxury, prestige, and location. And for $500,000, you may not get a home as large or as new as you can get in Overland Park or Olathe, but what you're buying here is lifestyle. Established neighborhoods, top-rated schools, high-end shopping, and restaurants right around the corner. It's about the address and everything that comes with it. So, where should you spend your $500,000 in Johnson County? Well, here's the bottom line. In Overland Park, $500,000 gets you location, schools, and steady resale value. In Olathe, $500,000 stretches a little further with bigger homes, newer construction, and more space. And in Leawood, $500,000 buys you into prestige and lifestyle, even if the home itself is smaller or needs updating. So which is the best? Well, it really depends on you. If you want a newer home and more space, Olathe may be your best bet. If you want overall convenience and long-term value, Overland Park really is tough to beat. And if lifestyle and location are top on your list, Leawood delivers, even if it means sacrificing some square footage. Now I'm curious, if you had $500,000 to spend, would you go with bigger and newer in Olathe, overall value in Overland Park, or prestige in Leawood? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you want to learn more about the Johnson County suburbs listed here, as well as other Johnson County suburbs, request my free Johnson County Relocation Guide. Just comment "guide" below, and I'll send it straight to your inbox. If you're considering a move to Kansas City or anywhere within the Kansas City area, let's talk. I'd love to help you narrow down the perfect suburb for you, show you around, and make the whole process stress-free. Whether you're planning to move in 9 days or even in 90 days, I'd love to help you find your perfect home in your perfect neighborhood at your perfect price point. Just give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, or you can just scan the QR code to schedule a quick Zoom chat. Let's talk about your goals. Thanks so much for watching Living in Kansas City. I'm Cheryl McCormick with the #1 ranked Rob Ellerman team at Reese Nichols Real Estate here in Kansas City. Hit like if you found this helpful and subscribe so that you never miss a Kansas City update. I'll see you next time, and until then, stay safe, stay curious, and stay tuned for more exciting tours and real estate insights about Kansas City to come.